Morning, morning, morning. As you guys are hopping in here, I would definitely love for each and every one to support this platform. So, as you see the title here, right? $1 million mindset, right? They say that successful people, wealthy people rather, those people wake up early, bright and early, and plan their day moving forward. And you know something? I'm going to place myself in that category. I do believe I have $1 million mindset, and we're striving towards that, right? As it relates to um, YouTube. I know I kind of sound repetitive, y'all, but seriously, I'm an early birder. Like I'm always up early. And well, I tend to go to bed early. I wake up early. I plan my day early. More like the night before. It's always me. It's something I like to do. And so I just feel like, and I read a lot of books too. So that's another story. And I hear it over and over. Like successful people, they wake up really early and they plan their day ahead of time. And I tend to discipline myself to do the same thing. Good morning. How are you? I know we're early this morning. Let me know where you're tuning in from as you are here. Hey, Jabba, how are you? Good morning. Hope all is well. Hey, Drew, how are you? How you feeling this morning? I'm up early. They said successful people or having $1 million mindset, right? Those people are up early. And listen, I don't see the money yet, but I know the money is coming, right? Because I tend to um, position myself or plan ahead and strategically do what I do. So yes, I'm up early, early, early. So how's everyone feeling this morning? Let me know. Drew Ross, how's your morning going so far? And let me know if you're able to hear me. Like, am I clear enough? And Jaba, how is your morning so far? Well, I'm not sure at the time of you watching this video. Like, for me, it's Eastern Standard, so I'm not sure where you're from. Okay, so you can hear me. That's awesome. As you guys are tuning in here, go ahead for me, double tap the screen so we can get a like, so we can get YouTube to push this out, okay? I need to grab something really quick. So yeah, let's talk about it real quick, right? They say successful people tend to, they wake up early in the morning. Like, according to Google, it says early morning hours are often free from interruption, which helps in maintaining focus and concentration on important tasks, right? So, again, they said majority of people. Okay, you can hear me clear. That's good. That's good. Okay. So, according to Google, right, it says not only do wealthy people get plenty of sleep, but they also get out of bed early to get their day started. It says 1,000, according to a magazine survey, it says 1,000 CEOs, 64% report that they wake up 6 a.m. early to plan their day moving forward. And watch. Oh, you're watching me from Jamaica. Okay, awesome. So, are you a consumer or are you a YouTuber? All right. And Drew Ross, are you at work or you're heading to work or you're just home relaxing? So listen, I consider myself to have $1 million mindset because I try to be proactive of what I do, with my time, right? Time is essential, right? They said time is something you can't get back, but sometimes it can be. People that have money have time because they know how to plan themselves. People that don't have money, time goes by fast because they consistently have to work their job, and within that, what, 35 hours or 40 hours rather, all of your time is spent on working and building other people businesses. And I mean, for right now, I don't feel like anything is wrong with that, because at the end of the day, people have to work to survive. And I'm one of those people that have to work to survive. But my plan is, and to escape out of this, I mean, I don't mind building someone else's business, but I gotta be building mine on my on I'm saying the wrong thing. I have to build mine on the side while I am working someone else's business, if that makes sense. Like, I strongly feel that we must all create something for ourselves so we can thrive while we're working, because at the end of the day, you can't do any better. With all of us, we have to work. Some of us don't. Some of us was not raised in a wealthy family, or family that already set a foundation for us. That's just bottom line. So what we have to do, we have to come up here, we have to show up, we have to work, we gotta make ends meet to feed our children. It's that type of thing. But at the same time, like, we gotta come out here and show up and do something on your own, that one day eventually you can start your own thing. You know what I mean? So for me, I always hold on to that $1 million mindset, in terms of I'm up early, striving towards doing something of my own. Go ahead for me and double tap that screen, y'all. Let's share some love on this video. We're talking about $1 million mindset and training ourselves to have something up on our own. If this means starting our own side hustle, I don't like to use the word hustle really. I like to say side business, because one day your side business will turn into a real business. Okay, you have that's true. That is true. Yeah, we got to all start from somewhere. All of us. We got to start from somewhere. And at the end of the day, it's like, so a lot of rich people, they tend to work for people and then start their own thing on the side, because at the end of the day, we all need income to start, right? That's just how things are at this moment, right? So like I said, some individuals, they were born into riches, right? They had their foundation was already set. Unlike us, that has to build from scratch, it's harder, right? But at the end of the day, can we try something for our own? Yes, we can. We could do it. We could do it. So, Jabba, the reason why I'm asking you if you're a YouTuber, I'm gonna go ahead and check out your channel right after this live. I like to support those who support me, and that's a fact, because as small creators, we all need to grow gracefully. All right, give me just 1 minute. Let me go grab something really quick. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So even though I said what I said in terms of $1 million mindset and what successful people do in terms of, wake up early, the benefits and thing of that nature, let's list a few of why this happened. When we think about it, right? Yes, I'm gonna check your channel. As you guys are rolling in here this morning, go ahead for me and double tap the screen, y'all, so we can get this video to push out, okay? Oh, hold on here. All right. So what time is it for you, Jabba, in Jamaica? Is it an hour ahead or something? I think so. I'm not sure if it's an hour ahead or after. I'm here mixing. Hold on here. Yeah. So, like I said, having a $1 million mindset, right? What does that consist of? And people think when you say $1 million mindset, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm a millionaire. I'm just talking about the fact that um increasing my productivity, right? Because I honestly feel like early riser often find time to focus, right? For me, to start off my day, to be honest, I grab my Bible, I read a scripture, Psalms, pray about my day. I try to get that out of the way. And, I feel like it's important for us to, oh, it's 5:15. Wow. So for me, it's 7:16 right now at the time of me doing this live. All right. So you up early. See, you one of them. You have $1 million mindset, Java. Yep. And when you have $1 million mindset, it really just helps your productivity, honestly. We're not talking, doesn't have to be, you as a rich person. We're just saying when you practice these things, it really helps get a lot done. Are you one of them, Jabba, that get a lot done during the day? Like when you're up this early, do you go to bed early as well? And another thing I will say, right? Um, it improved focus as well. It improved focus and concentration because for me, sometimes my children, they'll ask me, Mom, how is it you can do so many things in one day? I feel like because I plan accordingly, like the day before, I tend to plan all the time. Sorry, y'all, I'm mixing something here. I plan my day ahead of time because it really helps me to knock out a few things, right? So that helps also. Hey, little 6B, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. How's everything going for you? On the job? Are you home? What's going on for today? As you see the title here, we're talking about $1 million mindset, right? How we can increase our productivity and improve our focus and concentration, especially when we have goals, right? I always say goals are breakdown in many ways, right? From years to month to weeks to days, right? But that is also consist of proactively organizing ourselves, I'm here mixing something, y'all. Hey, NW, morning, morning. Hi, Eric. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone feeling this morning? It's so much to give God thanks for. When we wake up in during, okay, I always say the first thing to do when we wake up is just to give God thanks because life is precious. Like just knowing that you have one, I want to say one more day, because we're not talking about yesterday, we're not talking about tomorrow, we're talking about just today, knowing that you are up, you can feed yourself, you can take yourself to work, you can do everything on your own. That's a blessing on its own. Yes, I'm up. I'm always up early, but because I'm on spring break right now, mm, I'm on spring break right now, so I don't go to work for this week. So I'm using my time effectively. Java said, okay, when you wake up early in the morning, it's much better for you because you have things get done and you have to do it before time catch up. Exactly, because time goes by so fast. Like listen, you get up and the minute you pick up your phone, right? Sometimes we on the phone and we just trying to spend 1 minute and 1 minute turning to 1 hour. Before you know it, your day's already far spent. We don't got time for that. We want to make sure our time is spending um, doing quality stuff, getting things done for the day. Yes, yes, yes. So when I tell you I have $1 million mindset, because CEOs and all these other people, they get up early, they get a lot of things done and rest. Yeah, yes, yes. So much to give God thanks for. For me, I mean, people take it lightly, but not me. The minute I wake up, I said, Lord, I thank you for this day. I thank you, and praying for my family, my children, my siblings, the people who are around me. Like, not because I woke up this morning doesn't mean I should have prayed for someone else. We all go through different walks of life, and I'm that type of person. I pray for the whole world, the universe. Yes, everybody, because life is precious. But listen, y'all, having a $1 million mindset, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It also helps establish routine. When you wake up and you do something every day, it's naturally starting to flow. Just like how I talk about my YouTube channel, y'all. I talked about how I struggled on my YouTube for years, like years, because I didn't have a consistent flow. And I had to train myself, because I'm like, this is the year for me that I need to grow on YouTube. I need to start making some money, because I'm not going to pick up a second job. We're not going to do that over here when I'm trying to start my own business. You know what I mean? So for now, I do have my day job, right? But I'm like, a girl needs to start something for her own. And I'm like, okay, we going to do this. Especially when you have kids, y'all. Like, a lot of people do it, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to pick up a second job. So I said, okay, let me use my time on YouTube and use my creativity, my experience, and we're going to turn that into some income flow. That's what we're doing over here. And guys, it's a blessing to know that we have social media to our advantage. Like, we can literally monetize anything online. Y'all know that? But we, at the end of the day, we got to have that $1 million mindset, right? And what that comes with, self development. That's what that is, self development. If you agree with me, go ahead and type me a one in the chat. If you agree with me, $1 million mindset is all about self development. Let me know if you agree with me. Let me see here. Good morning, y'all. As you guys are rolling in, go ahead for me, double tap the screen. Hello, Nina. How are you? I see that you are a new subscriber. I've been seeing you interacting on my videos for the last couple of days. So thank you. I'm also going to check out your channel as well. Okay, so one thing I wish YouTube have up here is a translator, because I can't I'm not sure of the language. So, but I see that you're uh yes, so I don't understand. I may have to use Google to try to translate that. Um, but hold on, let me see here. Yes. Okay, so it's good. It's morning for me. So good morning, and I guess it's even for you. Okay, it's coming with the positive side. Yes, I mean it's definitely hard work, right? For anything we want in life is hard work. So we have to know that for anything that we want in this life, it nothing comes easy. That's just how life is. But at the end of the day, having a $1 million mindset, it helps us to thrive, especially with things that we want to do in our life, especially when it comes down to goals, aspiration, you know, it's always good. Yes. So we have 7 people here. Good morning, everyone. Go ahead for me and double tap the screen. Let's get this video to, we want to make sure we're able to have this video pushed to as many people on YouTube. So go ahead, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So let's talk about it, right? As it relates to having a $1 million mindset, right? What are your goals for this year? Like, as it relates to, and I'm not sure if everyone out here is a YouTuber. For me, I tend to plan sometimes even a week ahead, right? On the titles, things that I want to talk about. Like for me, this year, but not this year, this week, I wanted to record 5 videos each day. And things didn't work out to my expectation, right? So Monday, I wanted to go out on the field. That didn't work out. My son wasn't feeling well yesterday. And so, I had some things that comes up into the equation. But at the end of the day, I mean, I still have to pivot and not let that, um, let me lose my focus, if that makes sense. So again, having a $1 million mindset is about self development and establishing routine, also improving our focus so we can continue to thrive, right, in the things that we want to do in life, right? So again, let's practice to be productive. And being productive means that we have to build a routine that works for us. Okay, hope that makes sense. So we're just here for a few more minutes. And also, right, are you one of them that, Java, do you create videos every day? Nana, do you create videos every day for YouTube? Let me know if you create videos every day. As you are coming in here, go ahead for me, double tap the screen so YouTube can push out this video. Morning. I see a few of you hopping on. Go ahead for me. Give this video a thumbs up. Appreciate you. Another thing, when you have a $1 million mindset, right? It's always good to network, plug in with other like-minded people like yourself, right? So this means people who are thriving just like yourself. You want to connect. Okay, I will check out your channel, Nina. Okay, I will check it out. Um, when you have a $1 million mindset, these type of people, they hang around with other like-minded people like themselves, that so they can all piggyback on each other production. Also when it comes down to planning their day or their weekly, monthly goal, yearly goals, they come together and they work together so they can all thrive together. So networking is a powerful thing, even though some people don't like to do that. I'm very big on networking. because of networking, y'all, I can't tell you how much information that is in stored or embed in me because I network a lot. Um, I'm big on that. Sometimes, you may not know certain information to get your feet into the door when you're trying a business venture. Or perhaps, like, if you want to start a project, right? Maybe you don't have the cash flow, the funds, and where of going about it, or even to find the resources. That is why networking is powerful, because what you don't know or what you lack with, someone else may know it, right? And then that person that can guide you, is share with you, um, give you the resources that you need, that will open up another door for you. So, yes, having a $1 million mindset, it's all of that together. Personal development, it's important. So, it's 9 a.m. on your side, please. So, Nina, I wish if I could understand what you're writing. I pray that by the end of this year, that YouTube, they will add some type of translator for these type of live, whereas we can, you know, understand, because I don't really understand everything. Okay, but I try to do my best that I can. Java, of course, you try to. Listen, doing the best you can, you will know that for yourself, right? You'll know that for yourself. Your effort, that is your best. I don't know what that is like. So whatever you show up and do daily, that is your best, right? So we won't hold you accountable for that at all. I do my best as well. Like every day, I try to be as consistent as I can, and some days I fall short. Will I beat up myself for it? No, we're not going to do that, because at the end of the day, I'm doing the best that I can. Yes, please, I will support. I will do that. I will do that. Also, Java, let's support Nina. Is it Vaswar? Let's support her channel as well. But I will do that after this live. Yeah, so we definitely want to practice with this $1 million mindset. Get up early, plan our day accordingly. Do the best that we can. All right. No problem. I will. I will. I will. Yes, 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 yes. It's important for us to support each other, especially as small creator. Remember, the popular ones aren't gonna support us. It's us as small creators have to come out here and show up for each other, right? So it's good that we're out here and we're supporting. Yes, yes, yes. So yes, Nina is definitely supporting me today. I really do appreciate that. Okay. So, Java, what is your day like as a content creator in, I think you said from Jamaica, right? What is your day to day like, and what is your content is about, if you don't mind me ask? Let's talk about that. So let me tell you what my day to day is like. So with my mm, I'm mixing something. Okay, so for me, my $1 million mindset, I wake up early. I'm sharing with you what my day-to-day activity and what I consider to have a $1 million mindset and production flow, right? For me, so I wake up early in the morning, like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I spend my first 10, 15 minutes. I read my Bible, read the Psalms. I will pray to my Father, asking Him for my life and protection and all of that good stuff, praying over my family. After that, I get myself real quick, um, get in the shower, get myself together, work. When I get to work, I tend to use some of my time if I have any little free time, and I'll take that and start to brainstorm. I like to brainstorm a lot because brainstorm help me to gather my idea and thoughts as a content creator. And so when I implement these strategy day to day, it and I be consistent, it becomes a natural flow to me. So therefore, it increased my productivity. Now, as a content creator, I don't just get up and just decided that, okay, today I want to talk about this and then today I want to talk about that. I plan out my day. I strategize the things that I want to talk about just to make sure that I know how to, properly structure my videos, right? Because I learned that as a content creator, packaging is important as it relates to YouTube. So what this means is making sure that you're not just saying any and anything. You're using the right keyword phrase. You're using the right keyword. So I plan my videos, and that's how I do it for me. On my lunch break now, I have what 30 minutes to my lunch break. I use the next 15 minutes to create a quick video. So I always have my tripod. I always have my second phone with me. So I use this phone to do my live, and I use this to look through anything that I may not remember, or just to stay on track and thing of that nature. Long story short, I use the first 15 minute create my video, and then I will play it back while I'm eating just to make sure I'm saying the right thing. I'm just kind of give you a breakdown of what I do just to have a consistent video going each and every day. Okay, so when I'm driving on my way to work now, that's the time I'll use, and I will listen to it a second time to make sure I'm saying the right things, and then I'll start to edit. When I get home is when I start to edit, or sometimes I'll come on live and spend another 30, I want to say another, because if I'm doing it day to day, that means I'm not doing live in the morning. It's more like in the evening time. So that's what I do. For me, with my children, I have a routine going with them. When I cook for like 2 days, the max, and then I'll cook the other time. Um, so things just work out for me. Ask me how. Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Thank you so much. That means you're listening. Because, see, this died. Good job. But everything is good now? Let me know. Can everyone hear me? So, on a day like today where I'm home, I have a few videos. Okay, you still can't hear me? Hold on, let me see. Let me just double check from my phone. Hold on, let me see here. Uh, can you hear me now? Okay, so I can hear myself. I think we're good now. Yeah. So having a $1 million mindset is great, okay? It is great to practice these things. Hold on. Okay. So yes, we're good now. We're good. All right. So I think you can hear me now because I'm able to hear myself. All right. So here's the thing, right? As small creators, y'all, taking small steps. Okay, great, great. Okay. So taking small steps is things that we have to implement from day to day, so we can see the production or the outcome of what we're trying to do, right? And so I'm big on $1 million mindset just because it's a discipline, right? When we get up early and we tend to um, complete or try to approach our tasks, we can see it like, it's like it's kind of like for you to see a big house, right? You have to move back in order for you to see the bigger picture because when you go closer to it, you're not able to see it because it's too close, right? So you won't see the bigger picture until you start to walk back. So what I'm saying is sometimes because we're not able to discipline ourselves to taking small steps on the little things, so then when we continue to be consistent doing the little things, then now we can step back and see everything that is forming together. What this looks like, it's kind of like my YouTube channel. I remember when I started out with YouTube and I just had maybe 20 to 30 videos. And now, these were all small steps. I was creating these videos and not knowing where I was going to go in terms of I didn't know if my people would receive me, my viewers, my followers, whoever. But I started to create more videos. And long story short, 20 videos or 30 videos turned into 400. Well, no, it's not 400, 300, almost 400 videos. So now I'm looking at the bigger picture. Now my YouTube channel become a knowledge-based system, whereas these little small steps that I took, now I can see the bigger picture. So what I'm saying is sometimes we may not see things right then and there, but you shouldn't let that stop you from continue to working on your projects, your goals. Discipline yourself enough to make sure that you are working on the things that you want to do. So whether this be your finance, whether this be savings, whether this be losing weight, if you're on a fitness journey, whether you're trying to spend your time as a Christian and reading your Bible, getting to know who God is, or it could be like your children, your family. It could be anything really. That's what I'm trying to say. We just have to take small steps and discipline ourselves to be consistent enough. That's all I'm saying. So I'm leaving that with you today. I know it's early. So yes, having $1 million mindset goes a far way, because this will help you in every aspect of your life, right? Discipline yourself to be consistent with the things that you want in life. So we're just gonna leave that as is today. I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else more to say. But thank you, Java. I'm gonna go ahead and check out your. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Java. All right. Let me go ahead and screenshot so I can also check out your channel as well. Okay, if I haven't already yet subscribed, but I'm gonna check it out, and also I'm gonna check out Nina channel as well. So listen, I may not have a lot of people here, but I am appreciative of having you two that were spending most time here with me. I do appreciate it. I don't overlook it. I appreciate it. Okay, so thanks for being here. Have a blessed day. Use your time wisely. Get some work done, and God bless you. All right, you take care. Bye.